India, a land of vibrant colors, rich history, and complex social structures. One issue that has been fiercely debated for decades is the reservation system. It's a system designed to uplift historically disadvantaged communities, but it's also a system that sparks heated arguments about fairness, equality, and the very idea of a level playing field. On one side, you have those who believe in caste-based reservations. They argue that centuries of oppression cannot be erased overnight. On the other side, some advocate for reservations based solely on economic status. They believe that poverty, not caste, should be the deciding factor. And then there are those who oppose reservations altogether, claiming they violate the principle of meritocracy. This debate is not just happening in Parliament or on news channels. It's happening in classrooms, around dinner tables, and in the minds of millions of Indians. Today, we step into one such classroom to hear the voices of the future. These young minds are grappling with questions that have no easy answers. They are the ones who will shape the policies of tomorrow. Teachers play a crucial role in guiding these discussions, ensuring that every voice is heard. As students take notes and listen to differing viewpoints, they learn the importance of empathy and understanding. Despite their differences, they find common ground and mutual respect. This is the essence of a democratic society, where diverse opinions can coexist and thrive. As they leave the classroom, these students carry with them the seeds of change. The future of India's reservation system lies in their hands, and in the hands of every Indian who engages in this vital conversation.
Section 4. Meritocracy's Champion. Arguments against reservation. Arjun, a firm believer in meritocracy, raised his hand with conviction, ready to voice his thoughts on the contentious issue of reservation. He agreed that discrimination based on caste was abhorrent and acknowledged the historical injustices faced by marginalized communities. However, he argued that reservation was not the solution to these deep-rooted problems. We should be striving for a society where opportunities are based on merit, not birth, he countered. Arjun believed that meritocracy was the key to a fair and just society, where individuals are rewarded for their hard work and abilities. Reservation in its current form breeds resentment and perpetuates a system where people are judged by their caste, not their abilities. He emphasized that this system could lead to further division and animosity among different social groups. He cited examples of students from general categories who felt unfairly disadvantaged despite their economic backgrounds. These students, he argued, were often overlooked and left to struggle without the benefits of reservation. What about their aspirations? He asked, his voice filled with concern. Arjun questioned the fairness of a system that seemed to ignore the dreams and ambitions of those who did not fall under the reserved categories. Don't they deserve a fair chance based on their hard work and talent? He argued that every student, regardless of their caste, should have an equal opportunity to succeed based on their own efforts and abilities. Arjun believed that instead of focusing on caste, the government should work towards providing quality education and healthcare for all, regardless of their background. He suggested that these measures would help level the playing field and give everyone a fair start in life. This, he argued, was the only way to create a truly level playing field. By ensuring that all students had access to the same resources and opportunities, society could move towards true equality.
His words resonated with a section of the class who felt that while historical injustices needed to be addressed, reservation was not the most effective way to do so. They believed that focusing on improving the overall quality of education and healthcare would be a more sustainable solution. The debate was heating up, with each side presenting compelling arguments rooted in their own understanding of fairness and equality. The classroom buzzed with energy as students passionately discussed the pros and cons of reservation, each bringing their own perspectives and experiences to the table.
Section 5. A level playing field, the case for economic reservation. Ria, who had been listening intently, spoke up next. She agreed that historical injustices needed to be addressed but felt that caste-based reservation was a blunt instrument. What about the poor who don't belong to any reserved category? She asked. shouldn't their economic disadvantage be considered as well? She argued that economic reservation would be a more equitable system, targeting those who were truly disadvantaged, regardless of their caste or religion. Ria cited examples of families struggling to make ends meet, unable to afford quality education or healthcare. Poverty doesn't discriminate based on caste, she stated. It affects everyone. Her words brought a new dimension to the debate. The classroom fell silent as students grappled with the complexities of the issue. It was becoming increasingly clear that there were no easy answers, only difficult questions and a need for empathy and understanding. The discussion continued, with students breaking into smaller groups to share their thoughts and perspectives. The teacher encouraged everyone to voice their opinions, emphasizing the importance of considering multiple viewpoints. Many students took notes, trying to capture the essence of the arguments being made. One student raised a hand and asked if there were any countries that had successfully implemented economic reservation. The teacher responded, explaining that while some countries had tried various forms of economic assistance, the results were mixed and context-specific. The students listened intently, realizing the complexity of implementing such policies. As the discussion wrapped up, it was clear that the topic had sparked deep reflection among the students. The debate on economic reservation was far from over, but it had certainly opened up new avenues for thought and consideration.
As the students left the classroom, their conversations continued, a testament to the impact of the day's discussion. The empty classroom stood as a silent witness to the passionate debate that had unfolded, a reminder of the ongoing quest for a truly level playing field.